Welcome to the Tiny House Ideas podcast. In terms of sort of like the main aim for you, what was the sort of the key thing that you wanted to achieve through this documentary?
There's a few things really. We want to inspire people, we want to educate people, and hopefully entertain people. So hopefully people will actually enjoy the documentary, and perhaps it will start a movement and just make people realise there's more options than just buying or renting a flat or house.
Fair enough. What about you, George? What would you say is the sort of in your eyes, the sort of main thing that you guys have been trying to achieve? Would it be the same, or?
Yeah, I think just inspire people and just kind of not educate people in a sense of, this is how you do it, but like look at this other option. I don't think it's as commonly known, which is why it might be called alternative living, but it's just assumed in society, from my personal experience anyway, that you grow up in your parents' house, you leave to rent or buy your own house or flat or whatnot, and then that's that. But I think just showing the options of like, yeah, but look what this other free living and alternative living lifestyle looks like, and that is an option for you, and hopefully show a little bit about, look, you can still work, still have a job, still do this, that and the other by living alternatively, and like Jamie said, yeah, hopefully entertain and just give a little insight into what the life looks like.
Definitely amazing stuff. I mean, it sounds amazing, and like I said to you guys earlier as well, I am sort of personally really excited to sort of see and to learn more and to find out some more people's stories. And it is just sort of about, looking at different perspectives and finding ways that you sort of don't need to stick to the status quo. You don't need to sort of do what is sort of ingrained into us. And I think as well, as sort of the things you mentioned as well, I think it's also sort of, it'd be really interesting to look back on this in however many years when sort of maybe things have changed, maybe more people are doing this, and it will sort of almost be a piece of history. You'll sort of be able to look back to sort of whenever it's released and think this is how it was done back then. It might even be a little piece of history.
I think perhaps alternative living at the moment is one of those things where it's, if you know, if you're in that space, you know all about it. Your Instagram and your YouTube, because the algorithms, you'll be seeing it all the time. But I speak to a lot of people that, like me 5 years ago, haven't really got a clue about it, because it's not often in the mainstream media, especially in the UK. So hopefully this documentary pushes out the knowledge to a lot more people.
Thanks for watching this little teaser for the Tiny House Ideas podcast. If you'd like to listen to the full episode, it's available on all major streaming platforms. So that's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all of the others. Alternatively, if you'd rather watch it sort of in a video format like this video has been, then that's available on Patreon. Just search for Tiny House Ideas. So thanks again for watching. Please do check out the full episode, and thanks again.